Alright guys, I just wanted to let you all know how the dash turned out. Now it's all back together. As you can see, everything is all back where it's supposed to be. Got the nice white face cover on there, my brand new needles, and the only thing I have left to do is take care of the lighting, and I'm going to make a video on that here shortly. Today I wanted to show you, that I got it all done and everything's back together. I have my dash cluster, my bezel piece, my whole dash is back together. Now it looks like a regular dashboard again. And I just wanted to touch on real quick, like on why I went with this white face whole plate cover, because there's such a difference. As you can see, with the clear plastic and the black backing, this is all still open. And I talked about how a lot of the newer cars have individual circles around each gauge. So I was going to show you, because my Monte Carlo is like that, and I did a white face stuff on my Monte Carlo, but I did the stickers, like the stickers that were on the old face cover, and it looks okay because of the difference in the backing. And I have that set up in the bed of the truck, so we're just gonna hop back out and go around to the back of the truck. It's on my tailgate / workbench. So, as you know, this is the old face cover that was all cracked and all blurring out on a couple of the sets of digits. So the reason I took that off is, as you can see the lines in each circle is separate. And when I did this, I found this cover piece here. But as you can see, over time and heat and everything, it's all warped and nasty looking. But it will cover most of the lines up. But there's still kind of gaps here. You can see some of the gaps. Even when you press it down, there's gaps where it's black and where it's white, and you can tell the difference. And then you put your face cover over it, and that's sort of what you end up with. And it looks cool. I like that pink lightning storm like deal. So, but this over here is the Monte Carlo dash cover, where for the Super Sport you have all your gauges. You don't just get a temperature and voltage, or temperature and fuel. You get oil pressure, voltage, temperature, fuel, tachometer, and speedometer in the middle. But you can see the black, it goes around each gauge very nicely, and it singles out so that it covers the actual white face stickers. And then you have all your spots for your idiot lights, like your turn signals and your airbag, your ABS lights. They all come in their own little cluster packs and let you know. Plus there's an information center right here, tells you everything anyways. But I just wanted to let you know and show you why I opted to get that face cover, is because instead of being wide open where it shows all the lines in the that you can see in the dash on the truck, because it's all open under here, the Monte Carlo, turns out that they did a nice job here. Now this doesn't have a clear face because I have a red bezel piece. It's red aluminum that it fits in here. Well, every time I try to take this clear plastic off to replace it, or to put it in there, I crack them. And I've done like 2 or 3 of them. So if any of y'all know how to get that clear plastic to come out without breaking it, let me know, because it'd be nice to have the red piece set in there in my dash cluster, because it looks really nice. It's not all lightning storm like this one. It's all solid brushed aluminum, and it's a really nice piece. And I've had it for like 5 years, and I still can't get it in, because every time I try to take the clear plastic off, even with heat gun, it just melts it. You know, I tried breaking down the glue, and I actually took a piece and broke all the black off of it, and then tried to peel off, you know, what was left on the clear, and it just doesn't work for me. I can't get it to work right. So, but even better than showing you this is, I think we'll just go sit in the Monte Carlo, and I'll show you what it looks like all together. So we'll get in the Monte Carlo, which is really hot in here. It's always cooped up. I never drive this poor car. But there's what the gauge face looks like in the Monte Carlo. Like I said, each gauge is surrounded so you don't see any of the seams that are between the two sets of white faces. And everything looks really nice. And I didn't change the lighting in this. It's still a bluish lighting. And we'll start it up here. But everything works on this car too. No lights are on. You know, everything is good except for the door ajar light. Looks like I'm almost out of gas again. You know, if we're never driving this car, it's set with a full tank for like 3 or 4 weeks, and I've been driving a little bit, saving a little bit of gas in the truck. And I managed to run it down to empty in about 4 weeks. But this is my 2000 Monte Carlo Super Sport. It is 20 years old, but as you can see, the odometer, it's still just under 91,000 miles. And this thing is so clean. It's unbelievable that it's a PA car. But it was down in Philadelphia, and I brought it up here to Erie. And overall, it's a nice car. One of my friends is going to be doing the paint here. He's going to go over it with the compounds and polish and get it all shiny again, because there's a really nasty spot on the hood which he already cleaned for me. So I'm gonna hook him up with some cleaning supplies and my buffer and a couple pads and give it to him for a couple days. He's gonna go to town on this car and make it shine again. But it is getting a little rust on the rockers, which is normal for these cars because there's a plastic cover, so the salt just, you know, sits up there. And even though I don't drive it a lot, even in the winter I don't drive it a lot, but sitting is just as bad for cars, you know. So I'm gonna have to get both the rockers and the rear addressed here with some repairs and some paint. But other than that, the car is beautiful. I mean, in the other video I did a while back, I did an introduction to all the cars I have, and you saw how dirty this car was, and the hood was really nasty. And we're gonna go away from the dash for a minute here, now that I've started it and it's run for a minute. I'm gonna show you the hood. Unfortunately, I don't have a before and after shot, but I do have an after shot. So this part of the hood here, right here, you can kind of sort of see a little fade here. But the other day he had that shining real good, so he's going to go over it really good and make it shine like the rest of the car used to, because it's just sits in the sun. And if he can pull all this out and make it shine again, I'm going to buy a waterproof cover. I found one on eBay for 40 bucks, 45 bucks shipped to my door, and I'm going to start putting a waterproof cover on it. It'll keep the rain and the bird crap. So there's always bird crap on this because it sits so much. But that was leading a little bit away from the gauge clutcher thing. But in the end, the car will look really nice. But we're gonna go back into the truck and wrap this up. You know, the other thing about lifting your truck, you regret it as you get older. But we'll leave on the dash. We'll leave on the note that the dash is done. I will be getting a lighting video out for next week. So I'll sometime between, it's Sunday, sometime between today and next Saturday, I will have to wait till nightfall, which is kind of early now. It's getting later in the season. You know, it's getting dark earlier, so I don't have to wait too long for it to get dark. And then we'll get into all the lighting and check out how it all looks now, because it should be pretty good. Everything is about the same brightness as the other stuff over here, because I changed all this to red. The guy changed the radio and put a red light radio, and then he changed the LEDs in the dash, which weren't bright enough. But I went and I changed the heater core. I did the lights in all of these. The light in the gas switch is red. The door switches are red. Even the mirror just switched. Any switch that lights up, except for that one over there, because that one works, but the light's burned out. And yeah, I don't feel like taking it apart right now. I have a new switch. If it does burn out, and the light will work, and then that light will be red too when I'm done with that. So we did an upgrade on the dash. We took care of the white face stickers in the old lighting in the back that was all nasty. We got rid of that warped cover and old faded needles and everything. So it all looks brand new, and it looks really nice. I like white faces. That's why I changed most of my cars. My wife won't let me do her cars. She doesn't like that, but whatever. It's her cars. She drives more than I do. But even my Chevelle, I have those stick-on adhesive ones. And the Chevelle's old enough where it's backlit. It shines down onto the white face, and it all lights up white, you know, at night, instead of just the hash marks. The whole face lights up with lighting. So you can still, and it's red lighting, so it's all red and orange. But the Monte Carlo in the truck here is the new lighting that comes up from behind, and it's a little trickier. Now the Monte Carlo is still the greenish blue that GM put in the Chevys. In most of the cars, you know, the Buicks and the Pontiacs, they went to a red, which is kind of cool, which is what I like. So with the newer cars, it's harder to just stick a sticker on. My Chevelle and my wife's Trans Am, it's just a sticker. You line it up a little bit and you stick it on there, a little soapy water, and then you take a hairdryer and blow it dry, and you're good to go. There's no lights coming from behind. It all shines down from up top here. It just shines down on the white faces, and you can read everything. But this turned out really nice, and I really like it. If any of y'all are doing this kind of thing to your truck, now I do have the Cadillac Escalade cluster in here already, which the speedometer goes to 120 instead of 100. But I have seen, I don't know about different colors, but I have seen something like this that lights up red with the 100 mile an hour speedometer. So if you don't want to upgrade to the 120 mile speedometer, I believe I found a white one like this that lights up red, goes to 100, just like the regular trucks. And I think I found it on eBay for like $40. I think I saw it on there. So y'all want to do something like this, but not switch over to the 100 mile or 120 mile an hour. They are available in a red at least. I don't know about a bluish green or whatever. Y'all would have to research that on your own. But anyways, I like it. It looks really nice. And I think we're going to call it quits for this video. And by next week, hopefully my next video will end the dash cluster set of videos that I've been doing. We'll end it with the lighting, and it looks really nice, and I will try to shoot that video before next Sunday and get it out next Sunday for y'all. So till then, y'all have a good day.